Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Double A 9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition. Booyah Nation, welcome back to what's going to be one of my favorite episodes of this series, because today we are going to end up buying what could be one of the best, if not the best midfielder in the game, the best icon for the midfield. It's going to be ridiculous, man. I cannot wait to show you who we're picking up. But first, Shevchenko and Blanc is starting off the day, and I want you to remember this team right here, because in just 4 games we are going to replay him. And the reason I tell you to watch, just watch carefully to the score line, can't even speak, in this game, and the score line in the next game, and his Harry Kane hits a long shot like that just 3 minutes in. I'm on the back foot. We got to find a way to get back into it. Before we go any further, Booyah Nation, I got to stop and say this really quickly. When I made yesterday's video, man, I was in a place that I was just kind of really down and depressed, because I really felt that a lot of people were just like actually believing what had happened was true, and that I actually like would jeopardize the series. And I just posted the video, and the amount of support, the amount of love, I don't know what I've done in life. I don't know what, I don't deserve you guys. You guys are amazing to me. You guys are the best people in the world. I truly am grateful for every single one of my viewers. I love you guys, and thank you for seeing through the BS, because I promise you guys, I did not cheat, and I would never cheat. It's just not something that I would do, because there's no need for coins. We got loads. So with that being said, we're moving past that. I already put out there what I would do if you guys didn't believe me, but clearly most of you guys believe me, if not all of you, man. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. With that being said, we were 5-0 with Blanc and Shevchenko. Everything was going gravy. Everything was going fantastic. We lost that last game to a Harry Kane long shot. This game goes forward a 2-2, and then we come straight back down with Shevchenko, and we bang a long shot myself. I'm at the point now where I'm thinking, you know what, ever since this patch, since no one's touching their center backs, finesse shots is where it's at. Just shoot it from outside the box is where it's at. We go up 4-2, but what I want you to keep a very close eye on is that our main man, 36 games played, 71 goals, Shevchenko, in the 63rd minute, could have ended the game, but missed a pretty basic goal that usually goes in, which then turns around to Alessandrini scoring from right there outside the box. Remember that spot, please, Booyah Nation. Remember that spot that Alessandrini scored from, right? Because Anthony Martial gets a goal that you can't really control, ball bounces around. But the next one, I grabbed Eric Bailly. I tried to get in front of Alessandrini, and look, from the same spot, they're broken. It's broken. You can't defend that. And on top of that, not only can you not defend that, but the way people are defending now by not touching their defense, EA has really done a number with this patch on the game. Do I still love FIFA? I do love FIFA. It's a fun game. The problem is they've made it to where anybody can defend in the world, and they've also made it really annoying with the long shots. So we went from 5-0 to 5-2, and just when you think all hope is lost, nobody fear. Your boy Skills is here to pick up an icon that's going to save the weekend again, and honestly put us into what is a great spot. I just scored the same goal with Shevchenko, so don't think I'm being a hypocrite. I score those long shots just like anybody else, but it's insane how easy it is to defend this year and how broken those long shots are. Now, today's commentary is going to be an interesting one. A lot of people are going to disagree, and a lot of people are going to agree. Now, when I speak about this topic, I really want to speak about this topic coming from someone who, like, you guys know, we get top 100 and we get Elite 1, we get top 100s back and forth all the time. So I know how this could affect me, but I'm going to say something that a lot of people will disagree with and be like, oh, too many people will go 40-0. Guys, I don't know about what region you live in, but I talked to a few different YouTubers. I talked to my brother who's on PlayStation, and to get games right now on FIFA is extremely difficult. Not on FIFA, but on the Weekend League. And I think what has happened, bros, is this. With this whole Weekend League thing, with the whole competitive side that FIFA's trying to push, before we go any further, for the next couple games, I'm going to try Sonaldo and Gabriel Jesus with Blanc and no Shevchenko. Even though Shevchenko scored 36 goals, played 36 games and scored 70-something goals, I want to test something. I want to see if Shevchenko, what's holding us back, and see if we do better without him. So keep watching the gameplay, watch how everything plays out. With that being said, you know, I think what happened is the guys that were playing last year, you know, playing the 40 games, that were coming like Elite 3, Gold 1, they kind of were like, you know what, I'm not even going to waste my weekends. I'm not going to attempt to play the 40 games. So those people are gone. And then the people that couldn't get into the weekend last year are still trying to get into the weekend league this year, and they're still trying, but haven't got yet. And the problem with that system is like 5 people are quitting and there's nobody coming in, and 5 people are quitting and there's nobody coming in. Because there's a lock system. You have to win a weekend league to get in. You have to win a daily knockout tournament to get in. And I believe this is where the problem lies. people aren't getting games, right? And I know opening it up to people, to everyone, opening it up to the entire community, people are going to say, well, Skills, a lot of people are going to go 40-0. Maybe. But if EA says their ELO system works, if you're matching up against people that are on your level like they say you are, this shouldn't make a difference. But allowing people to come in is allowing people to come up, which means they get into the weekend league, they start to play weekend league. After a few weeks, you never know, they could be an elite player. And now all of a sudden it's giving people that are in the elite bracket, the top 100 bracket, more people to play. Because right now I'm searching for games, bros, and I'm spending more time searching for games than I am almost playing games. And that to me is crazy. For example, if I did the 80 games that I did last year, I would never be able to complete it because I searched for a game for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then if the person's not the home team, they back out. So it's like literally nearly impossible to play the weekend league right now. And I know for a fact that if they open it up to everyone, people are saying, well, Skills, everyone's going to go 40-0. Realistically, the only people that would be affecting is someone like me. Someone like if you are someone finishing top 100 sometimes, but sometimes you don't make it in because you got 36 instead of 37 or 35 instead of 36, it's affecting you. But everyone else it's not affecting. So realistically, it's kind of affecting the top 100 boards, but not really, because if your ELO system works, then people like Gorilla and Tass and these great FIFA players shouldn't be getting matched up against the new guys coming in. But the thing about it is, bros, is when somebody leaves, the new ones need to come in. Some leave, new ones need to come in. Otherwise, there's nobody to play. And the thing is that eventually, this will become a dead mode, which none of us wants to see because we love the weekend league. But eventually, this mode will start to die out because there's not going to be enough people coming in because more people are leaving than coming in. Remember the guy we lost to 2-0? Welcome back. We play him again with Vidal, Dele Alli, Thiago Silva from Bayern. He has a fantastic team. We lost 2-0. He's beat me off of a long shot. Remember that 3rd-minute long shot? Well, this time we come into the game, and I want you to pay very close attention what I'm going to do to him. Not only am I going to beat him, bros, but I'm going to put him in a place where he couldn't even take a shot, bro. He could barely even have an attempt on goal. And it's crazy, right? Because I lost to him seconds ago. Not seconds ago, but maybe an hour ago, max. I lose to this guy, and I come right back, and I just beat him so bad. And the thing is, when I lost to him, bros, I kept going and going, trying to score, and his keeper just saved everything. I even hit him with a little taste of his own medicine. We easily walk him 3-0 in this game to go to 9-2. It's just crazy how like defending and long shots can completely change a game this year. And that's exactly, look right there, bros, 3 shots, 3 on target for him. We completely destroyed it, but unfortunately this time, we got the win. Now, let me clarify with you. When you see silvers and bronzes going for 1,000 coins, I gotta say big shout out to my best friend Nepo, man. So Nepo told me that there is a thing on Footbin that you can import your club, and when you import your club, it tells you every player on your team that sells. Completely legal, not illegal, 100% legal. So what you do pretty much is you sign up for that thing that says import club, and what it does is it scans through your club and it tells you what sells and what doesn't sell. So there was a bunch of bronzes on my account that sold for like 2,000 that I listed up, and you guys saw right there. Now Blanc went, Shevchenko went. We actually made a little bit money on them. We made it, well, because of tax we wouldn't have made money, but we sold them for more than what we bought. So first I looked at JJ Okocha, who I honestly didn't know if it would be good, but I really wanted JJ Okocha because I thought JJ Okocha being on the right side, we could then go with Mbappe, Gabriel Jesus, pretty much whoever we wanted at the striker position. So instead of going back to Alessandrini, I said, you know what, let me rock out with JJ Okocha, and then the big boy steps in. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the GOAT. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the man that just dominates a midfield. You put him in there, you put him out there, and you just watch him go and go and go and go and beast and feast and go and beast and feast. We snatch up Vieira, and honestly, after we get Vieira, bros, you guys are about to see, like, it's just incredible, man. Vieira is a game-changing player. This man is not only going to save our weekend, but put us in a great position, because remember, when we bought Vieira, we were 9-2, and we just start to go, man. Great team we get matched up against. So going back to the weekend league, bros, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. To get into the weekend league, they want you to win 4 games in a row. Think about that. Daily knockout tournament, you gotta win 4 in a row. You know, if you go into the foot champs right now, and if you win 4 games in a row, over and over and over and over and over, 4 games, 1 loss, 4 games, you're gonna be an elite player. You're gonna end elite. So they're actually gonna do something that an elite player does by winning 4 games in a row in a daily knockout. Yes, the opponents might be easier. Maybe not. I don't know. But the opponents are supposed to be easier in the daily knockout, but you still have to win 4 games in a row, which is pretty much elite status. So you got to be an elite status type player to win 4 games in a row to make the weekend league. Otherwise, you can't get in. So for me, this is what I think should be in place. I don't think anyone should get into the weekend league. I think maybe if you pass Division 7 online, if you've played 60 games online, and the reason I say this is because if you check out League of Legends, if you check out, I'm trying to think, Overwatch, especially League of Legends. I know that from experience because I've played League of Legends. You have to play at least like, I think you have to get to like rank 20 or something, 25 or something like that before you can even go into online ranked games. So you have to play a certain amount of online, just regular games, regular practice games, regular games before you can go play the ranked games. So what EA should do is give you a system where like, hey, you either have to win 3 divisions online or you got to play 60 games of online foot before you're allowed to go into ranked games. Done. 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 If someone's played 60 games of online FIFA, they know the game well enough to go into Foot Champions. That's a great system. If you want to bump it up, 100 games. If you've played 100 games online, you can go into the weekend league. If that's what it takes. But not even 100, bros. It should be like 30 to 40 games. If you've played 30 games or 40 games online FIFA, if you've won 3 divisions, you should go into the weekend league. You deserve to be into the weekend league. You've given your time and effort to play FIFA. You should be in. You should be in. Because, guys, EA has claimed that this is their eSport mode. And I get what you're trying to do, EA. I'm on your side about this. I love the game as well. I love the weekend league. But bros, if this was really about esports, if this really wasn't about casuals, if this game was ran by the esports scene, do you really think EA would have put a patch out that helped people defend? Think about that. They did that for the casuals. They patched the defending for the casuals because the casuals couldn't defend. The casuals get on, come home from school. You know, they're not really that, they don't play the game that much, so they're not that good at defending. So when they got home from school, you know, barely play the game like 2 times, 3 times a week. They get on the game, they play someone that plays a lot, they're getting smacked because they can't defend. So they patched the game. They beefed up the defending a little bit for the casuals. You know, they did what they had to do to make sure the casuals were enjoying the game. But then you're telling the casuals, now that you can enjoy the game, enjoy playing divisions. If you're gonna patch the game for the casuals, let's patch the game and let them into the weekend league. Because the casuals deserve, let's be honest, the casual bros is what runs every game. League of Legends, World of Warcraft, EA Sports, any game. The casuals is what pays the game. Because how many elite people, how many people really spam this game, you know, 100 games a week, whatever. Yeah, we're a small percentage. Probably a lot of you guys watching this video, me, we're a small percentage. The people that really run the game are the casuals, the guy that play the games, you know, 5 games, 6 games a week. Because the reason they run the game is because they're probably the guys getting on, you know, spending so much money in FIFA points because they don't play the game the way we play the game. Because we play the game so much, we don't need to put that much money in because we're making money other ways. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I really think EA has to cater to casuals, also catering for their, you know, their veteran players like us. But at the same time, you know, it's really heavy about the casuals. So I don't know, man, if you're gonna patch the game for the casuals, because let's be honest, man, the way the game was with the goal after goal after goal after goal before pre-patch, that would have been amazing for an esport. I guarantee you a lot more people would have watched the regional tournament. I mean, you let Tass and Gorilla go into a game where it's just who can outshoot the other person, who can outscore the other person. Everyone's tuning in. Everyone's tuning into regionals. You know why? Because it's fun to watch. Nobody wants to watch an actual 1-0 result happen in the weekend league. I mean, in regionals, when they can just turn on the TV and watch, you know, an EPL real life game and see that happen. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. At the same time as everything, we got to remember that this is a video game and EA should try to make it as fun as possible and make it as fun. And again, a video game. Like, let these casuals into the weekend league. Not even just casuals. Let the people who have been trying to get into the weekend league into the weekend league. And please don't, if you're someone that plays the game casually, don't take that as a bad thing, bros. I don't mean it as a bad thing. I just mean like, yo, I'm for it, bros. And I'm somebody who gets top 100 a lot. I'm somebody who stays out because I mess up on one game. I'm not someone that's top 100, top 50 every time. And to be top 50 every time, you know, then I would be like, you know, like, then I would say, yeah, everybody going 40-0 doesn't affect me. People going 40-0 does affect me. It affects my content as well. But honestly, I'm at the point where like, yo, I'd rather it affect my content and be able to play the game instead of waiting around for 20 minutes trying to get a match. Again, maybe in your region, if you're in Europe or wherever you're at, I completely understand, but we are now 14-2 when we get matched up against this guy. I had a talk with this guy. He's been a viewer since 2012, I believe he said, or maybe 2013. He's been watching me for a long time. I go up early in this game, and we make a very comfortable lead. But bros, I don't know what happened, and this is no excuses because he was an outstanding player. I even told him after the game, I was like, dude, you're a beast. I got this heavy button lag. He said he had the same thing. He was like, I had the same thing. So I asked him where he was from, and he said, LA. And I thought to myself, like, damn, this was the moment where I sat around, bros, for nearly 25 minutes waiting to play this opponent. I finally get this opponent, and he messages me and says, LA. From my house to LA is 7-hour flight, a 6-hour flight. 6-hour flight, bro. 6-hour flight. From my house to England is a 7-hour flight. I'm playing someone that is an hour less distance than me, than England. And this is what I mean. Like, of course there's button lag. So I go up 5-2 and I'm cruising, man. I'm feeling good. And then I just felt like, the whole game I felt like I couldn't control my opponents, my players. And to give up 3 goals, to lose a game when you're up 5-1, only myself to blame. And I take that L. I take that L big time. That's my fault. I did it last week as well. I was up 5-1 and lost the game. I take that L, bros. I take that L massive. Not only that, I give up 4 goals after the 60th minute. Like, that's just embarrassing. Okay, I take that L. But at the same time, it's kind of like, come on, man. I felt like, look right there. I was passing the ball up to Vidal and it went straight and I lose. And it is, again, it's my fault. Whether there's button lag or not button lag, come on, Skills. You got to win that. I lost it. It is what it is. GG's my fault. But that's what I mean, bros. Because of the lack of opponents, I'm playing somebody that's in Los Angeles. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in the DC area. Washington, DC. Not Washington State. Washington, DC. That's all the way on the East Coast, the edge of the East Coast, like the closest towards like you guys over there in Europe. I'm all the way over here, and then I'm playing someone all the way over there. This is the matchmaking it's given. It's too far away. It's like someone in England playing me. Like, we would have massive button lag. It's just not cool, man. They really got to find a way to sort this out because it makes the gameplay not enjoyable. And it makes the experience of sitting around waiting for games very, very tedious. But anyways, bros, as you guys can see, we finally take an L. So before we had Vieira, we took 2 L's. And after Vieira, we really went on a streak, man. Unfortunately, I took a pretty bad L right there. But after that, we just go right back on our streak. Even though this guy's going to make it 3-3, we really, really played good. And I'm going to be honest, bros. After I got Vieira, excuse me, man, I had the hiccups. After I got Vieira, bros, for the first time in FIFA, I can honestly look you guys in the face and say I felt like I controlled games. I felt like I knew what I was doing. I felt like I could control a midfield, and it felt pretty damn good. Also, I know we talked a lot about Vieira. Let's talk about JJ Okocha. My man scores goals like it's nobody's business. This boy JJ Okocha is a stud. Now, one thing I do want to do is buy Mbappe. The reason I haven't bought Mbappe yet was because I didn't know if people were going to want me to discard the 150,000 coins, so I didn't waste the 100K that was on my account. I let it sit there, and I was like, if they want me to discard, instead of buying Mbappe, I'll just discard a Lozano for 150. Like, I'll buy him for 150. That's what I was going to do, but people are telling me not to do it, so whether y'all want me to or not, I will. Again, it's just that I could either have Mbappe or not have Mbappe. That's really up to you guys. I'll just discard it, but a lot of people are telling me not to discard, so again, man, after that great start of 5-0, to drop to 5-2, and now to move nearly to 20-3 is not a bad go at all. We got to go on a bit more of a run if we want to put ourselves in a good place. Not only that, want to try to maybe sneak into the top 100. Does that mean we have to go on a pretty big run? Yeah, it does. I mean, I think if we could go 36 wins, we could be looking at maybe top 100, which means in our last couple games, we can only lose 1. Very doable. We've done this multiple times. We did it this year already. It's very doable, especially having someone like Vieira, but let's not put that pressure on ourselves. Let's just try to get back into Elite 1. Let's try to make sure we're in the right runnings for top 100 monthly, and then we'll get the rest later. Good little pass right here for James Rodriguez, who's going to find the back of the net for my opponent. Please let me know in the comments down below what you feel about the weekend league and what you feel about the qualification, because what I'm saying, bros, is strictly an opinion. I don't know nothing about servers. I don't know nothing about matchmaking. I know as much as anybody else knows, but I would love to hear y'all's opinions in the comments down below of what you think could fix the matchmaking, what could fix the weekend league to be more enjoyable. I just think this is a video game. I think there should be a lot of goals scored. I think there should be a lot of games. I think people should be able to play it a lot. And that's strictly my opinion, man. So I don't see why we're holding people back from being into the weekend league. And please, before the argument comes in that, Skills, you're just saying that because you want to play against bad people and you'll get more wins. Bros, we're already doing decent. We're already doing top 100 finishes. We're doing all right, man. We don't need the easier opponents. I just want to not sit around and wait for games for so long. It's absolutely suck. It just sucks, man. We're up 1-0 early in this game. As of right now, we are 17-3, which if your boy was able to go on a decent run, this would be at least Elite 1, because as long as we kind of went like this, we would get 34-6, which that's Elite 1, which is pretty good. So we're going to rock out and try to do our best for the last couple games. Anthony Martial with a chip, and he scores again, and we get a rage quit just 8 minutes into the game. Really quick rage quit, which is going to take us to 18 and 3. Was Vieira worth it? Right now, I gotta say Vieira was outstanding for me. Absolutely great performances from my boy Vieira. Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash a big old thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you for the love and support you have given me. I truly do appreciate all the love you guys give. It really means the world to me. Thank you guys. I love you, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Booyah. We out. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm your boy, AA9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road to Foot Champions RTG edition. Welcome back to the Elite Reward edition. Bros, before we jump into the cool part, open the rewards, unfortunately, we have to talk about something that exploded on on my comments on Twitter, on every website, bros. I woke up to a message saying that I was deleting comments, which that is a lie, because if you go look at yesterday's comments, you see that everyone is calling me a cheater. I didn't remove one comment, and people saying that I cheated because Lozano went for 150,000 coins. Bros, I swear to you, when I posted this video, I didn't even know he went for 150,000 coins. With that being said, if you are somebody, and I'm not talking to my booyah, I'm not talking to 90% of the audience out there, but for the people who were curious and thought I did cheat, and not all of you being a haters, some of you guys just want to know an answer, I did not cheat. And I can't prove to you that I didn't cheat, but what I can say is if you think I would risk a top 100 online account, if you think I would risk an account that ended top 100 every single squad battle week, if you think I would risk an account that's been number 2 in the world squad battle twice over moving 150,000 coins or buying off of a coin site 150,000 coins, which that is bandable, you're crazy. And if you think I would risk my relationship with EA Sports, who flew me to England to capture this game for you guys,